Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content, viewer discretion is advised!
Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. And we're gonna be reviewing your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I almost said Spider-Man. Yeah, that's where my name originated from this guy right here. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this guy. We're gonna see if this Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man ever made. What do you guys say, huh? Okay, so I've reviewed only two figures from this wave, Daredevil and Green Goblin. These are the only two figures that I really wanted. I did see that Electro a few times. I might pick them up, I might not. It just kind of depends. The other two, Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, don't really care to pick up. So, let's cut them out, man. Got my Punisher knife. Oh, yeah, I'm going to cut you open with the Punisher knife. Of course, I'm going to try to preserve the card, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this guy out from the bottom right here. If you guys watch my videos and you've guys seen how I cut this guy out from the bottom to preserve the card. Boom, 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 boom. Let's pull him out. Beautiful. Beautiful. And you still have perfect card right there, so if you guys have a thing about damaging these beautiful perfect retro cards, there was a little technique. You can always put Spider-Man back in there if you want to, put him back on display if you want to, and you can tape in from the bottom. You could probably do a better job than I can. I suggest using a razor blade. That'll probably work a little bit better, but there, if you want to preserve that card. Let's take a look at Spider-Man. He's like hanging upside down from his head. This guy is beautiful. Beautiful, man. Rock on. He's got the devil horns rocking. Rockin'! Rockin'! Rock on, Cleveland! All right. I'm not from Cleveland, but that's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is at, so. Rock on, Cleveland! If anybody's from Cleveland, shout out to Cleveland. Okay, guys. I always wanted to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is actually not that far from where I live, so it's probably about like a 2-hour drive, maybe. Anyways, enough of that. Let's take a look at Spider-Man. Webhead Spider-Man. Very, very dope, man. Love the colors. Love the butterfly joints. Or in this case, the spider joints. Get it? Because he's a Spider-Man. Never mind. I'm stupid. If you guys are tuned out by now, I understand. Very dope, man. Very dope coloring. He's kind of the perfect Spider-Man. He really is, man. Up that far. I like how they got his head on a ball joint. They don't have that awkward break right here at the neck to where you can see it. Spider-Man looking down that far. Looking up that far. Let's go there, right there. Because I never really do articulation, but being that this is Spider-Man, yeah. And I know a lot of you guys like to complain about the pins right here. It don't really bother me. And I know this is going to bother you guys with the pins right here, the red. Why not just make it blue? Why not just make it blue? But then again, if they made it blue, then you would see blue on this side right here. So I understand. But then again, I know what you're saying. They could have made this red and then this side blue and then boom. But that doesn't bother me. I'm not that anal. Very dope looking Spider-Man, man. Very dope looking Spider-Man, man. He comes with an interchangeable head right here. Look at that. What do you guys think? I kind of like him with this head right here. This is more of a closed eye look that Spider-Man has going on. And he comes with 2 interchangeable fists, which I think I might have him with 1 fist. Let's take out 1 fist right here. And let's put it on his right hand. Just simply because that's how I like my Spider-Man. Too bad he doesn't come with any web. I think that would have made this Spider-Man a little bit more awesome if he came with some web. Articulation, double jointed. You know the double jointedness with Marvel Legends, man. It's amazing, man, because this Spider-Man, he doesn't feel like a Marvel Legend. I know that sounds stupid, and I know that sounds weird, but it's really true, man. It's really... You know, because for some reason when I think of Spider-Man, I don't think of Marvel Legends. Great articulation, man. It's a great figure, dude. Spider-Man logo on the back. They pretty much nailed it, man. I remember having the Spider-Man Toy Biz figure when it first came out. The very, very, very first Spider-Man Toy Biz figure. And yeah, man, this brings back so many freaking memories, man. Waist swivel. Did they? Oh, dude, they don't have a waist swivel, man. That's unusual. They don't have a. They didn't give him a waist swivel. They got a torso swivel, but no waist swivel. Man, they messed up right there, dude. That's one thing that they messed up on is a waist swivel. Yeah, I understand he has a torso swivel, but he does not have a waist swivel. Huh, guys. Well, he does have brakes at the upper thighs, and he does have a boot cut. So he does have pivot right there. But yeah, that waist swivel, this is Spider-Man, man. He's supposed to be the most articulated figure out there. So not giving him a waist swivel, that really, really sucks. And speaking of anal, yeah, I don't mean to be that anal, but yeah, that's kind of a big thing right there, man. Even though you can have him twist this way, you can't get his waist to swivel. All right, guys. You know what? Let's break out another Spider-Man figure, specifically another very good Spider-Man figure, Pizza Spider-Man, and break out some other figures too, and let's do some comparisons. Okay, so here is Spider-Man with the other 3 figures that I've already reviewed from this wave. And here is Pizza Spidey right here, man. This is kind of, the Pizza Spidey kind of reminds me more of the McFarlane version. And I actually hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this guy does have a waist swivel. Look at that, dude. But he doesn't have a torso. He doesn't have a torso swivel, but he does have a waist swivel. So... And he does have open hands as well. I actually prefer the open hands on the Spider-Man. Why they couldn't give us an open hand as well with this Spider-Man, I don't know, man. Listen, I both like the Spider-Man head sculpts. I feel like, let me see. I'm looking at the pattern, color tone, and I don't think I could put this head sculpt on him, because it probably would look too big. But if you're wondering, let's see. The color pattern is going to be off, but yeah, you could make it work. It looks a little bit too big on him though. This one, the color tone is too big. The neck is too big as well, and the color tone is off. But I kind of do like this head on this Spider-Man just a little bit better. Nah, I don't know. Put the head back on there. He does look good. And he does look good like this. I do like the McFarlane head sculpt a little bit better. Because I do like the eyes of the Pizza Spidey just a little bit better. So before this Spider-Man, people were saying that this Spider-Man was one of the best. Not the best, but one of the best. I think this color pattern is a little bit more accurate, where this guy, he has a little bit more blue on him. They're both great Spider-Man figures, man. He has the waist swivel, he has the torso swivel, so they both have pretty much the same articulation, double jointedness. This guy, this Spider-Man is a little bit more slender, whereas opposed to this guy, he's a little bit more athletic looking, a little bit more ripped. This guy appreciates his carbs a little bit more, so I think he enjoys the pizza a little bit more than this guy right here. Okay, guys, I don't know which one's better, man. I both like these Spider-Man figures. I do like the longer face for this Spider-Man, even though it's not human proportionally accurate, but I do like the eyes. I like the McFarlane over-exaggerated look. This guy, he does have a tiny head, but it works for his body. I do like the face sculpt. And I do like the color tone, the pattern a little bit better. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and measure him. As you can see, there's a height difference right there as well. The newer Spider-Man is a little bit taller than the Pizza Spider-Man. So I'm going to bring Kingpin in here so we can do a little bit of a comparison. And plus, I'm going to need him to stand him up. I'm propping him up against Kingpin so I can do a measurement of this guy. So this guy stands at 6 3/8, which is just a little under 6.5 inches. You know, I really like this Spider-Man. I think he goes really, really nicely done with Kingpin. Daredevil. Love this Daredevil figure. Speaking of, I used to have this Toy Biz, the original Toy Biz figure when it came out, what, 94 or something. That's how they go together. Love that Daredevil. And then you got the classic green Goblin right here, man. So many memories. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and give you my rating. I mean, he's good. I do like him. I think if they gave us not only this torso swivel, but also a waist swivel as well, I think I would like this Spider-Man just a little bit more, because that would mean we got the most articulated Spider-Man to date, which is actually not true. He's not the most articulated Spider-Man that we've gotten so far, so... But he is very, very nice, man. So I do like this Spider-Man. Is he the best? You know, I'm not one to say, because I'm not an avid Spider-Man collector. These guys are pretty much about a tie, in my opinion. Because there's some things I like about this guy more than I like about this guy. And there's some things I like about this guy more than I like about this guy. Okay, let me give you my rating, guys. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I'm going to give this guy a fair rating, and I'm going to give him an 8. An 8 out of 10 for this Spider-Man. He's very nice. I do recommend him if you guys are Spider-Man fans, which I'm sure all of you are, you know, who are watching this review. He's a very nice looking Spider-Man. Alright, guys, there's really nothing more I can say. I like him. I definitely like him. I do recommend this Spider-Man. Is he the best? I don't know, man. I would have to leave it up to you guys. I'm not an expert in spiders. But he is a beautiful, beautiful Spider-Man, I have to admit. Hasbro did a good job on this retro lineup. Very, very dope. So it's an 8 out of 10 from me, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. In the comment section. Comment your comments in the comment section. And we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching in. I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace out.